Hello, my name is Guerrero. I am 17 years old and I'm from the Dominican Republic. I am also an illustrator, and art has always been an important part of my life. I've been interested in art since I was very little, and I think this is because of the environment I grew up in. For example, my mom is a really creative person who could never follow up her dreams of being an architect. My uncle is a musician, and one of my aunts is an illustrator and also a seamstress. So for me, art has always been a way to communicate myself, and I use illustrating as an aesthetically pleasing way for me to communicate with other people, to express what I'm thinking about certain topics. And living in the Caribbean is itself a source of inspiration because our culture is very colorful. Our culture is full of, magnificent things. And it goes like in every single part of my day to day life, I find inspiration. Art is everywhere, anywhere, at any given moment. From, the lady who's selling oranges on the streets to that man who's playing the tambora in la zona colonial. And is art is an important part of the Dominican life. Even if most of Dominican people never realize it. And I take inspiration from the good parts of it, of my culture, like the music, the food, all the cultural manifestations that are present in our country. And also the bad parts of it. For example, the homophobia, the toxic masculinity, the misogyny, and even all of the political turmoil that's present in my country. So, illustrating is a way for me to tell everyone how I feel about certain topics and a way to express myself, like without even talking, without speaking, without writing something down. And it's such an important part of my person, of my personality, of my way of being. And it's always good to share something with the world. And that's what I want to keep doing, sharing something with the world.
The hidden meanings and implications are its own language, and being able to express myself in a way that doesn't leave me completely naked to the discerning eyes of society as a girl is a powerful weapon. Being an illustrator in a third world country equals to being constantly asked about your career choice. Art is not considered a valid career choice in the Dominican Republic and in most of Caribbean countries, and it comes with several judgments, especially if you don't fit into the space they want to put you in. I've been using my art to prove something, not only to them, but to myself, to prove that it is worth it, to prove that what I got to say is important and that I don't need to fit any standards someone else wants me to follow. As a teenager, this is a terrifying prospect. Am I enough? Are they right about how useless my dreams truly are? My art has helped me to express my own truth about religion, heteronormativity, and the way society perceives me. An example of this are two of my first digital artworks. These two illustrations are really important to me. They were the first I ever showed to the general public, and being able to explain the meanings behind the snakes and how they are related to how society perceives wickedness was a big step towards my artistic journey. One could say that these two illustrations were my catharsis because after them, I started to follow a pattern where I could break the rules other people put on me. Illustrating allows me to create my own rules and my own world, one where women are deemed as both physically strong and beautiful, one where men can cry and be delicate, one where people aren't judged based on their skin color, and one where snakes aren't perceived as an image of evilness. And not only create it, but to show it to other people and influence them to think and meditate about what society taught them and how they can deconstruct those prejudices. Even if I'm not drawing to convey a meaning, I end up finding one. And there's something beautiful about illustrating people that look like me, that look like you, people that do not fit into their Eurocentric standard of beauty, or the spaces society deems as appropriate for them. That's what I want to keep doing for the rest of my life. I want people to feel something when they look at my art. I want to look back and think I did the right thing. Representation is super important. And because I had it, and I know how it affects you and how it influences you, I want people who need it to also have it.